Hi everyone, this is Estelle Vasudevan on Cricketry for the Papare.com. We are at the end of day 2 of the second test between Sri Lanka and Ireland, and what an engrossing day of cricket it has been. Ireland posting 492, their highest ever test score in this test in Galle. It was a fantastic batting performance from them. Paul Stirling, who retired hurt yesterday, suffering from severe cramps, he was in real trouble yesterday, came into bat today in the first over of the day. Viswa Fernando getting the early breakthrough, sending Lock and Tucker back to the pavilion. But Sri Lanka didn't get any relief because Paul Stirling came in next and he just continued from where he left off yesterday. Wasn't as aggressive as he was yesterday, but just continued to score as freely as he did. And didn't look in any trouble at all, I think, throughout his innings of 103. It was his maiden test 100 and he became just the second Irishman after Kevin O'Brien to score centuries in all 3 formats again. So a fantastic achievement for him. The only real time when he looked in a bit of trouble was when Asitha Fernando took to bowl in the short delivery to him. He got hit a couple of times, first on his shoulder, then on his gloves, but managed to kind of see off that little period to get to his 100 with a nice little uppercut over cover for 6. But eventually that ploy worked for Asitha Fernando. He got him caught in deep fine leg and that was the end of that. But Ireland didn't capitulate from that point either. Curtis Camphor also made a ton. It was really one of the best innings we've seen so far on this series because he did play second fiddle to Lock and Tucker and Paul Stirling. Quietly kept going without Sri Lanka noticing him getting runs on the other end. Eventually he brought up a really well-deserved 100. Ireland couldn't add too much for the last 4 wickets, but they'll be more than pleased with the 492 they were able to put on the board, especially because they managed to keep Sri Lanka out there for 150. Prabhat Jayasuriya, yet another 5-wicket haul for him. It's his 6th in 9 innings in Galle, so he really loves bowling here. But this time it wasn't as easy, I think, as you would expect. He bowled 58.3 overs for those 5 wickets, didn't get much assistance from the pitch itself, but nevertheless he'll be pleased. He's getting nearer and nearer to that record to become the fastest to 50 wickets for Sri Lanka. In terms of Sri Lanka's batting, I think they'll be very pleased with how things went. Dimuth Karunaratne and Nishan Madhushka really looked untroubled against the Irish bowlers. I think it goes to show really how good this Galle pitch is because there's nothing much in it for the bowlers. Even the Irishmen were not able to really get anything out of it. With the new ball, there was a little bit of movement and we did see a couple of nicks. But just like we saw in the Irish innings, the edges seemed to find a way to the boundary through the cordon or kept falling short of the slip fielder. So there was a little bit of luck involved. Nevertheless, Sri Lanka 81 for no loss at the end of day 2, early into the day thanks to some bad weather in Galle. So rain bringing an end to the day on day 2 with a few overs left. Tomorrow we'll be starting at 9:45 a.m. so early start and hopefully we'll get that full quota of 98.5 overs. So that's it from me for day 2. This is Estelle Vasudevan signing off for the Papare.com.